Hello, everybody. My name is Emma Ocop, and I am here to talk to you guys about unshakable resilience. Be it and go for it. So, before I begin, I want us to do a little visualization. So, go ahead, wherever you are, close your eyes and be in a comfortable position. I want you guys to take 6 deep breaths and just allow me to navigate you through this journey. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. Deep breath in. Hold it for 3. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. Deep breath in. Hold it for 3. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. Deep breath in. Hold it for 3. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. Take another deep breath in. Hold it for 3. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. One last time. Take a deep breath in. Hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Let it out. And keep your eyes closed. I want you to imagine that you're stepping into a room, a beautiful room. And as you walk into this room, there's a table. And on that table is a gift, a beautiful wrapped gift. You see it, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, this gift is so great. And then somebody walks in and says, hey, guess what? That gift is for you. And you're so excited. You walk towards the gift, analyzing it, looking at it, how beautiful it is. And you start to unwrap the gift. You're excited about this gift. You unwrapped it. You open the box. And when you open the box, there's nothing in it. Let that sit for a moment. Interesting, right? So here's the question. Go ahead and open your eyes. Here's the question I want everybody in this room to think about. How many times in your life have we chased something? Maybe it's a job, a relationship, a business idea, or maybe it's someone else's definition of success. And only to finally get there and realize there was nothing in the box for us. It wasn't what we truly wanted. It wasn't aligned with who we are. Or maybe we realized we were meant for something bigger. And sometimes we spend years chasing the wrong box, when the real gift was already inside of us. And that gift is resilience. So I want you to ask, I'm going to ask you guys a few questions, okay? And I don't want you to answer me. I want you to answer it to yourself. So here are the questions. Have you ever had a dream so big that people told you that's impossible? Have you ever started something and the results didn't come fast enough? Maybe you thought it was going to come sooner. Have you ever questioned yourself and thought, you know what, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe this isn't for me. Have you ever felt like the odds were stacked against you? Have you ever been laughed at for believing in something others just couldn't see? Because history teaches us something powerful. Everybody laughed at the greats, Tesla, Einstein, even Noah, for building that ark. until their vision came to pass. And with Noah, until it started raining. And the truth is, if your vision, if your vision is big enough, people will doubt it before they can understand it. And that is where resilience is born. So I'm going to give you a little story about me. 5 years ago, I faced one of the most defining moments in my life. A moment where I had to go inward and look into myself. There were issues, within my marriage during that time. And so I had to look within myself, right? So I thought, who am I really? What am I here to do? And that moment began a deep spiritual journey for me. And when I mean deep spiritual journey, I mean deep. I read my Bible, didn't really fully understand it, read commentaries. I was going through 3 different Bible studies, really trying to understand and learning. And you know what it taught me? It taught me something powerful. That resilience is not about things being easy. Resilience is about continuing when it isn't. So in this past 2.5 years, I invested in myself, personal development. I invested in leadership program, therapy, in other ways to invest, real estate, syndication, crypto. Also, with all that journey, because we all know it's a journey, right? We get to really love your journey. I created 3 virtual summits out of all the personal development and leadership training that I've been doing. So I created Confidently You, which is a workshop for people to tap into their power, inner power. Okay. I created the Game Changer Summit, also the Deal Maker Summit. But let me tell you something real. My Confidently You Summit, the first time I did that summit, guess how many people showed up? 4 people showed up. The second time I did this, 3 people showed up. The third time I did this, 1 person showed up. Now, how many of you would say, maybe this isn't working? But resilience says something different. Resilience says, keep going. Because when the vision is real, you don't stop because the room is small. What do? You keep going until the room gets bigger. Because remember, that vision that was given to you, it was given to you by whoever it is that you believe in. I believe in God, so I know that God gave that vision to me. And when that vision is given to you, a lot of times people won't understand it, right? They won't understand, what are you doing? But that's because it's not a vision that God gave them. That vision was given to you by God. So who do you think gets to deliver that vision or make sure that it gets into fruition? It is you. There will be support, of course, but it is you to carry that out because it was given to you. So let's look at the problem. Okay. What are the problems? Here's some real problem that people really face with when they're going after their vision. They quit too early. Not because they're not capable, but because something gets in the way. What gets in the way? Well, let me tell you what gets in the way. Disappointment gets in the way. Judgment gets in the way. Fear gets in the way. Comparison gets in the way. And not feeling good enough gets in the way. So let me ask you something powerful. What is the dream you've been carrying? The one you haven't fully gone after? What is the thing inside of you that keeps whispering, you're meant for more? And what's stopping you? Is it fear? Is it doubt? Or is it the voice of other people telling you what's possible? Because the truth is, Your dream was not given to them. It was given to you. To you. So you're the only one who can fully understand what that dream is. So how many of you here has a dream and you know how it goes or how it should be, right? You know specifically how you want it. And when you try to explain it to somebody, they don't quite understand, right? How many people here can really? I'm sure most of you can. So let's talk about the solution. What is the solution? The solution is being it, be it, is your identity. What if the answer really isn't outside of you? What if the solution is who you choose to be, your identity, to be confident, to be resilient, to be authentic, be successful, be happy, and most of all, be free. Because when you be that person, your beingness, you're going to start to think differently. You're going to start to act differently. And your result starts to change. Okay? And in other words, it's your identity. Whatever you identify with, your identity changes your behavior changes your actions. Okay? So it's identity, behavior, and then your results. And so that's the reason why I create a program called Confidently You. It's about helping people reconnect to who they truly are, not what the world says they are. We all have these titles in the world, right? But when that title is taken away, a lot of people, they don't know who their identity is because their identity is tied to that title that the world gives them, whether that's CEO, VP, whatever that is. But it's really about connecting who you truly are as an individual. Okay? So my program is about helping people connect on who you are inside and stepping into the version of themselves that's ready, that is ready for the next level. Because people who reach the next level do one thing differently. Do you know what that is? They take action. They take the action. So for those of you that are here, and Lima's amazing. She has given me the platform to speak, so I'm super grateful for that. Thank you, Lima. What I'm offering is a connection call. I want to get to know you. I want to have a conversation with you. A chance for me to get to know you, your vision, your goals, and help me move you closer to where you want to go. So right now, I'm going to drop a link in the chat. And it's my connection call link. So I'm going to go ahead and drop it in the chat right now. And go ahead and look in the chat, click on it, and schedule a call. And for those of you that take action and book the connection call, I will give you a free copy of my book. It's called The Change Book, which is the fastest growing personal development book series in the world. I co-authored that book, and there's other authors in there. I will give it to you for free. So let's start to have that conversation. Who it is, who do you get to be? Who is that identity? Who do you get to be? So you can go for it. Go after your goals. Because you get to remember this. Everybody laughed at the greats, right? Everybody laughed at Einstein, Tesla, Noah for building their dream. For Noah for building the ark. But when their vision came to fruition, as of Noah, when it started raining, they understood the power of resilience. So build your ark, believe in your vision, and when the rain comes, they will finally understand why you didn't quit. Thank you.